Oh my god. This is the hardest wheel driving I've ever done, hands down.
Well boys, welcome to the Watagans, eh?
Oh my god. Oh! Yeah! Oh, we've made him angry.
You feeling alright?
I don't know, man.
A couple of bog holes along here that will eat your car.
Oh no.
Well, that is not good.
Welcome back to Aussie Arvos. Today we're back up in New South Wales and we're coming to check out the Watagans by popular demand. You guys said we've got to come check this place out for the awesome four-wheel driving, as well as all the cool lookouts, rivers, you know, walks, everything about it. And
yeah.
not to mention, we got the perfect time for it. We've got some awesome weather. So
We get messages about this place every day of the week, so I'm so excited to finally be here, do some good wheeling, see some cool places. So
yeah, I guess let's just get straight into it.
Let's get into it. Let's do it.
We just quickly pulled off the track because marked on the map it said plane wreck.
Oh, there actually is a plane wreck. That is an actual plane.
How's that? We literally found a plane crash in the first couple minutes of being up here.
We spent our first day in the Watagans checking out the sights, from lookouts to walks, until we made our way to a spectacular campsite.
All right, so Liam and I have just pulled up to probably one of the best campsite views, at least I've said that, in a long time. And I think it's different because usually like when you're out in the bush, you're just looking at mountains or whatever. But here, we're looking over Newcastle, the ocean, and all the city lights and power stations and everything. Like it's pretty bloody spectacular. So yeah, Liam and I are gonna get all parked up here and set up, and yeah, I can't wait till those city lights to turn on because that's gonna be absolutely insane. So yeah, let's get to it.
Worst places to camp. Oh my god.
How hard is it?
Liam found 3 boxes of solo. Not hard solo, just solos.
Surely, like I'm assuming most people that camp here have a fire. How hard is it to at least just burn the cardboard, let alone take it home? So now just on finding all that rubbish. Now I know we get to go to a lot of cool spots and we show you guys a lot of cool spots, and we don't tell you specifically where they are, but if you're pretty cluey and you want to figure it out, it's pretty easy to find it. And honestly, if you ask us, usually we just tell you most of the time, but we do that with the hope in mind that you're going to respect these spots like we do and like others will, because everyone should be allowed to come to these spots. We don't think that spots should be safeguarded, and you know, don't tell anyone where this is because after all, it is a free country for us all to go explore. So we just hope that if you do come to these spots, respect them. If you see a bit of rubbish, pick it up or at least burn it. And yeah, hopefully that means that these spots will be able to be camped at for decades to come. So yeah. People must think we live like freaking kings or something. Every time
We do live pretty well.
Patrick can't help himself but buy a plate of food. All right, so it's time to start cooking dinner, and there's no better place to do it than with the views of the city lights glistening behind me. Now, what are we having tonight? Well, it's not a super hard one, but it's one that I think is quite, you know, effective. It goes a long way, it's super tasty, and it's really easy to put your own spin on it, whichever way you want to have it. So we're gonna be making our own chicken kebabs tonight, and the ingredients we're using are pretty basic. We've got some capsicum, red and green. We've got some red onion, as well as some mushrooms, and of course our chicken, and also a bit of bacon too. So to first off, I'm gonna start by just cutting up all of these ingredients into sizes suitable for kebabs, and then we'll go from there. So our veggies are prepped now. The main component is the chicken. Now, what I've done for this particular chicken is I got 2 chicken breasts, which actually goes a long way as well. Diced it into, you know, like golf ball size sort of pieces. I've had this sitting in a peri-peri lemon and herb seasoning, as well as a bit of salt and pepper, and that's just been in the fridge for a couple of hours, so all mixed through, so that should taste really nice. And I've also got some bacon, which I haven't done before, but I just had a bit of a brainwave before we started cooking. I was like, I definitely reckon we could wrap some bits of bacon around the chicken or just on the skewer or whatever and just experiment. So we've pretty much got all our ingredients ready to go now. Over here we have our skewers, which have been soaking in water. Now, the reason you want to soak them in water is because when you go and put them on the hot plate, if you haven't had them soaking, they're just going to burn and turn into char. So soak it in water for about an hour and that'll stop them from burning when they're on the plate. And this is where fun for the whole family. Everyone can make their own skewer, just whichever way they want it. So I might even get Patty involved here. We'll see how we go. Sometimes it's good to start off with like a bit of base, you know, sit on the bottom like a sword, I guess. Get our bit of chicken, thread it on. And then it's pretty much up to you from here on out. Do whatever way you want. So I'm gonna stick a mushroom on, bit of onion, slide him on there, bring him back around like that. There you go, that's pretty much a skewer. So we're gonna make up a bunch of them. We've got a fair bit of ingredients here to get through. And then once they're all done, we can think about sticking them on the fire.
Oh, bro.
All right, so I've got the hot plate just made over a separate little fire, and it's really simple. You just lay these suckers on there and get a nice sizzle. Pretty much, it's just a case of making sure that we rotate them so that they don't, you know, burn. But yeah, it's pretty basic. Easy as that. And we'll just make sure to give these a rotate so that everything cooks even. All right, so I reckon these are just about ready. You want them to be a bit charred. That's the whole part of having a kebab. A bit of char's good. You also don't want to overdo it and make the chicken too dry, but I reckon these are pretty happy. We can cut one open and do a test if we want, but I reckon they're all good. So me and Paddy are just gonna eat them off the plate, make it nice and easy, and yeah, they should go down a treat. Tell you what, that looks bloody unreal. That chicken's good. That is so simple, yet so tasty. That's what I love about it. Highly recommend the mushrooms too. And then toss that in the fire, nice and easy, stuff all clean up. Just, yeah, good meal, definitely a good meal. All right, Paddy, you gotta try one.
That's good.
Even as a snack, if you had a lot of people.
This is your night and you don't know what to do, go buy chicken, make these skewers for your mates. They'll be very impressed.
The next morning, we had an early start. We were meeting up with a mate who was going to take us out on some of the tracks around the Watagans.
All right, so finally met up with Tony from GME. Now, he's got a few tracks for us planned today. He's brought along his GQ. Tony, what exactly has got going on here?
All right, so we've got a GQ coil cab, just a basic little, you know, play car, but built for this sort of track. Like, it loves the Watagans. These are local tracks for me, and this is where we come and test out any of the new mods we do on the car, so it should be fun.
Yeah, I reckon he'll have no dramas today being in a patrol. And it's we sort of have a bit of the old, you know, Toyota Nissan rivalry, but funny to mention that Tony kind of has his foot in both camps.
Yeah, I could have brought an 80 series today, but for these sort of tracks, less panels the better, mate. So you should have fun, Paddy.
All right, so first track is Wishing Well. This is just a little warm-up track. It's pretty short. Tony's gonna give us a little run through this first bit, and then apparently there's a bit of a rock step up the top, which is pretty gnarly. So we'll see how we go. Tony's up first.
So we're going to start with a pretty easy one. It's called Wishing Well. Just a little ruddy climb, bit of a rock step halfway up, and we might give it a bit of rear locker just to make life easier. Paddy's going to have fun going up here on slightly smaller tyres, but it should be right. It's a fair bit more chewed out than it was last time I was here too.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it right up there.
Up she goes.
Hey, probably needs more of a bump. Is it possible to like climb to the left a bit? Do you reckon, or not really? Is that a bit dodge?
Nah, you can do it. I was just going for the big boy line, but it's obviously a fair bit more chewed out. Because last time I just drove straight up this, but we'll give it a different go here. Come on! There we go.
There's no way I'm driving that. No way.
All right, bit of heat in the tyres now.
He's twin locked.
And reduction.
And reduction gears.
Took a bit more effort than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, my hopes aren't that high, to be completely honest. Because I've got no lockers.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
How's the LSD in the rear?
Oh, it works.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Another thing me and Paddy talking about too is like, at the moment your car, all the weight is shifted to the front for the wheels for it to, you know, scrabble over. Whereas, I mean, mine's like even. Paddy's is like an extra 500 kilos on the rear axle.
Oh, that'd get pretty spicy in the 80.
All right. So we'll see how we go.
Oh no.
This is going to be very interesting, especially too with the whole dynamics of weight and all that sort of stuff.
Hey.
Oh, stuff's flying everywhere. Oh, jeez.
You can give it a bump from there, it's going to feel pretty rude. And front locker, baby.
Yeah, I don't think you're doing that vat lockers, Liam.
If I go reverse out, I'll go the bonus line.
All good. Straighten out that front wheel. Slow at that. Yep, all good. Okay. Alright. Do that.
Attempt complete. Alright, we'll go the bonus line.
Whoa!
Yay!
That's probably the gnarliest angle I've ever been on.
Yeah, boy.
The whole car feels like it just wants to tilt over. Yeah, can I reverse back, you reckon?
I would recommend it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, try and get your right wheel up that bank a bit more just to level you out.
Dude! Oh my god.
Holy.
Bro, that is the wildest angle I've seen, dude!
Oh my god, this is the hardest full driving I've ever done, hands down. I know we keep upping the ante like every week, like last time was with Tyler.
Bro, that is the wildest angle.
I can't even see Paddy. Your car's gonna...
Holy cow!
First time using the winch though, which is sick. I'm stoked to use the winch. So that's what it's on the front for, so.
Hey Paddy, how are you feeling about this now after seeing that?
Yeah, hopefully the winch is gonna work. I'm probably gonna need it. Jesus.
Come on, mate.
That
series.
was the craziest angle I've seen. I thought mine was crazy with Tyler a few weeks back. That was like next level.
That tops everything and anything I've ever done. That felt awful.
That was insane.
Good to use the winch though.
Well, boys, welcome to the Watagans, eh?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, this is gonna be one of those car rides where it's not gonna feel good and I already know it. I'm not nervous to do it, but I am. Yeah, it's gonna be scary. See, the locker makes you walk through stuff like that easy as, but where there's weight involved, it's gonna get a little scary. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh my god! Jesus! Alright, I'm going not the hard line there.
You're right. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Nah, you're back, let's put it in, go back.
Yeah, keep turning right. Yep, moving now, left. Yep, straight at that. Perfect, yes! Nice, Paddy.
Yes! Let's go, AD! Woo!
There you go. Yeah, just having that grip on
Front locker, man.
Yeah, that made all the difference.
Oh, that was awesome.
No, well driven.
Yeah, that was good.
Cheers. That was sick. That's why people do this sort of stuff, is like you get that rush of adrenaline when you drive something like.
So with our warm-up done, it was time to tackle something a little harder.
So now we're transitioning from a rocky climb to what looks to be a bit of mud. Oh no! Oh no! Are you completely gone?
I don't know what I hit. I just got stuck.
Are you getting out of that, or are you?
I need a winch or a strap.
Tony's doing the dirty work already.
There's something like I'm caught in a hole.
You're just pulling Tony back. You're stuck. It's at this point that I remind Liam, I hope his swivel hubs are holding up, you know, nice and all that mud.
Yeah, well, we just
you know that soup?
We just did yours. So.
I know. Tony's car with the winch on, Liam's car, winch to Tony.
Alright, well, finally out. Thank God for that.
Far out!
Yep.
Stuck in the exact same spot.
How did I know that was going to happen? Alright, winch?
Yeah.
But just as I thought we were out of the bog, it all went wrong.
Oh, whoa! That's a free spool shaft. Oh no! Yeah, that's the shaft. It's just fallen in the drink. The whole drum's off the side.
Oh no!
How the f*** is that? It's like a split inlet go on the outside.
Like all the little bearings of the brake. Well, that is not good.
Oh no.
At least we got you through the hardest.
Far out.
We'll have to go fish that out.
Like, the bell bearings will be like gone. They'll be.
Yeah, but at least we'll get them.
I mean, it looks like it's the shallow work part.
Yeah, it'll really just drop right below. Holy.
I might be able to get them all. They're all right here. They're gum nuts. They're not bell bearings.
Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, that'd be useful as well.
You're kidding. Buy all these bearings, as long as I get all the main gears, it'll save me a lot of money.
keyways.
How much further is the track?
The start of the track.
So it gets hard.
Oh, this is the access part.
Come to the Watagans, they said. It would be fun, they said. And we were only like a quarter into this track, and Tony said, this is the start of the track. This is where you drive in.
Alright, so we're on Greensbreak Road and we've come to the start of the show, would you say, Tony?
Oh yeah, this is it. Well, that was just the access track.
Yeah, okay. So where we got stuck and had all the major problems, that was just to get to the hard track. And by the way, Tony has also affirmed us that this is regarded as easy in the Watagans, so just bear that in mind. And honestly, all things considered, if you were twin locked, I don't think this would be a hard track. But the difference is where your weight's positioned and not having lockers or a good LSD and not having a winch either. So we'll send Tony up first. There's there's only really sort of one way you can do it, sort of, I guess. So yeah, it'll be good. We'll sort of be able to gauge how Tony goes going up here.
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll be able to reassess our game plans and see which way we're going to tackle it.
That's a good start. Airline.
Oh, is that what that is?
Did this in Tassie, eh?
Oh, really?
So I've got mud in it somewhere. The compressor's off.
Oh, that's cycling.
I don't know. If I've got lockers, it's just real noisy in the cab, so it like doesn't bother me. But let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I just need earplugs in there.
We spent a good few minutes trying all different lines, but nothing was seeming to work.
Promise! Let's reassess here, shall we?
Yes.
It's not a very good start when you can't even get into the track.
If you're having struggles, then I'm definitely concerned.
Felt like it wanted it, and then it got to here and it went, nah, I don't want it.
I don't reckon it wants it.
Nah.
I reckon you've given it everything it's got.
Yeah, no, it's just not going to drive up there, right?
I can smell the rubber from here.
Yeah, we were going up heater tires, that's for sure. We foiled at the first step.
You said this bit's even harder than that.
Oh, this is normally the hard bit, but you know, like these things change.
It's conditions. It's
Yeah,
how
that's
it.
it.
You guys had a heap of rain only a few weeks ago, so
Yeah, and you know, people doing what I just did doesn't.
yeah. All right, so Tony's been going up that same little bit of track now for 5 minutes, and it's not happening. There is like a little chicken line to get around it, but the rest of the track is still pretty hairy, and I don't really want these boys to have to like pull Deadpool 3 ton up a hill on their winches.
3.5 ton.
Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. It's just this track's not looking like it's right for me. I'm not feeling it. So I think what we're going to do is backtrack, back through that bog hole. Hopefully the boys can get me back through it, and we'll do another track that Tony's got planned. I don't know. I feel like a winch is that bit of safety net that you need out here, and being not a super experienced hardcore off-roader like I am, yeah, I'm just feeling a bit off on it. So we're going to head back and yeah, head back the other way and we should be all good. Are you okay to turn around?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Well, we've proofs in the pudding. If Tony ain't driving this, none of us are.
Yeah, my 33-inch tyre, 3.5 ton touring vehicle is not cut out for some of these tracks. You can do them in a pinch, but I'm not going to just mindlessly point up something that's going to put my life or the car at risk. Yeah, you need lockers, I need a working winch.
I'm sure Paddy would have probably already said this, but sometimes you got to remember when you're out doing silly, crazy stuff, there is no shame in turning around if you're not prepared. So in this case, we're not prepared because we don't have the cars for the job. We don't have a winch, Paddy's car. It's just not a smart decision. So why push your luck? Go fix your car, come back and try it another time. You're not saying you're never going to do it. It just wasn't the right decision at this time.
So we crossed back through the bog. Well, we tried to.
Right, commencing.
Bloody hell, that was like the Batman slingshot.
But eventually we made it out, checked over the cars, had some lunch, and got ready for the next track.
So we've just started CPT 80. It's not a bad track, but there's a couple of bog holes along here that will eat your car. So we're just bypassing one at the moment that we checked with the stick and it was about 1 metre deep. So we decided we might drive around that one. Always pays to just get out and check before you send your car into one if you value your possessions.
Front locker. Go turn this way.
Yep, go.
That's my problem. That is my problem. Need to be twin locked.
Give that like a proper bump, not like stupid, but a bump, and just keep your wheels straight. There you go.
So he pushed on through the mud, but trying to avoid the worst of the bog holes. But unfortunately, one of us was about to do some damage.
done what I did.
Lost some paint.
That was already the bit that remember that didn't have paint though.
Ah, no. Hey, should have gone that left line, Liam. That's alright, another memory. Panel damage, damn.
This trip's got it all.
God damn it, we were so close to getting out of it without it. Any... spewing. It's alright. It's all part of it.
We continued deeper into the valley, knowing that eventually we'd have to be going back up.
Tell you what, some of these tracks, you're just forced to ride in the ruts. Thankfully, you can't really go anywhere else other than the ruts.
That really is the bonus line. It goes nowhere.
Yeah.
First battle scar to the 80, there was no way I was doing any chicken track, and I was determined to get it to the top of the hill.
Someone's angry.
Oh, we've made him angry.
You feeling alright? I don't know, man. I don't know.
That was very unlike you. You just went.
I don't know, I just decided to send it.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
I think you won the time trial, eh?
Yeah. It was to give me some confidence to get up that whatever's coming next, you know?
That's true.
Had to give me warm.
Yeah, the next hill maybe don't do it quite at the same speed though.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you just got to assess it once you're in the seat.
Yeah, I think once I get here, I'll go, yeah, I can drive that, or like, no, probably not.
It was great today having Tony as lead vehicle, as it's always really helpful to see how someone else drives the track before you drive it yourself.
Locker, you got lock. No, locker's not going on.
I didn't have any lockers on. Oh, I thought everything was on. I can't tell because everything's just going full noise. I tried.
Yeah, you got close.
A little bit of committing drive there. It was starting to go off camber, but it quickly corrected itself.
One's a bit of a steep one, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I think it's your dick. You'll have to, I can pack it out.
It's no secret that today the cars copped a fair bit of punishment, but that's what we set them up for, and both Liam and I gained a lot of experience with this more difficult terrain. I could have easily left my car at the bottom of the track and kept the scratches, mud and panel damage off it, but if damage or mistakes like that happen in the process of learning new skills and making great memories with friends, well, I think they're worth it.
There we go.
Alright, so we're at the end of CPT 80 track and we've all made it through. I mean, we had a few, we all broke something as well. So
battle
Paddy
scars
did a dent and a winch. I lost a mud flap. Tony's compressors just not playing ball.
Yeah, it's just always on now.
Yeah, and so I guess that was an awesome day of wheeling.
Oh, it was so much fun. I think the Watagans, he's really given us a taste of what the Watagans like and what's out here, and the tracks are pretty damn wild.
Yeah, and we probably didn't even scrape the surface, as Tony said. Like, there is stuff that goes well beyond what or our cars anyway, are capable of. And so that's why today was just a really good, here's what's around, and I'm not even going to bother showing you what else is out there, but...
Oh, you could spend a lifetime out here, man. I've lived locally for a while, and as I said to you earlier, I reckon I've driven 10% of it. Like, there's tracks everywhere. Half of them probably don't even have names, and I guess the best part for me is that they change all the time. Like, I drove Greensbreak a month ago, and it was pretty easy, and then, today I couldn't even get up the first step, so yeah, it changes all the time and keeps it interesting, and, you're not too far from the city either, so it's cool. It's a good place.
Yeah. So again, massive thanks to Tony from GME for coming out with us today, showing us the spots. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, give it a like, get subscribed, and we'll see you all in the next episode.